Hello and welcome to another episode of The Average EV. Today I'm here at a new BP Paul station in Elkton, Maryland, kind of close to where I live. Let's go ahead and check this site out. Let's get into it. Okay, we're here at the BP Paul site in Elkton, Maryland. This site is found at a TravelCenters of America. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize if you hear wind. I have my windscreen on my mic, but it's the best I can do. But anyways, we're here. It's got the Alpitronic Hypercharger HYC 400s. And this is actually a pretty interesting install. So first off, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hyperchargers. They each have 2 handles that can be used simultaneously. And what's really weird is this has actually majority NACs. Now, if you watched my video where I was in Jacksonville, Florida, they actually had only CCS, but these have majority NACs. So let's go count. We got 1, 2, or J3400 as people want me to call it. 1, 2. We've got 3, 4. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8 NACS handles, and then we have 2 CCS 1, 2, and then here I'm charging 1, 2. So there's 4 CCS and there's 8 J3400 NACS. And I think it's pretty interesting. It's by a highway. There are probably majority Tesla drivers, as when you consider how many Teslas are on the road versus non-Teslas. So maybe that's why they went with it. There are also adapters out on the market now. So if you have an adapter, you don't need to have special access for these. You can get the adapter regardless, and you can use the NACS. So I think at this point in time, it's probably just good for people to have an adapter if they'd like an adapter. So if they run into a situation here where maybe all the CCS handles are being used, you could just hop onto one of the NACS and it's not gonna be a big deal. And if a Tesla owner's upset, they can just go to a supercharger station or wait, or I'm sure there will be plenty available. So, why is it so awesome that they're at TravelCenters of America? Well, they're right off the highway. They have a ton of amenities inside for you to use. They have food, bathrooms, heck, they got showers if you need it. But they're just really good spots in my opinion, and they're everywhere. They're all across the country, and as BP Pulse does this build out, they're just gonna be in really good locations for people who want to charge. Additionally, BP Pulse is going to build out to other spots. They've got a bunch of locations at airports already ready to go. There is one in DC that I'll be checking out when they open that up. One of their Giga Hubs, I believe is what they're calling it. But yeah, I think BP Pulse has a good plan here with how they're going to do it. Go it to, travel corridors and major metropolitan, and then connect it. I was watching Walter, the Network Architects channel, and he presented some news where BP is kind of pulling back some funding for the EV charging, but they didn't pull back all of it. It still has a pretty significant amount of money. So, and I assume that they'll go with the rollout, and if it goes well, that they can always get more money from their parent company. Okay, so now I'll show everybody around the site. It actually is a really nice site. I like how it's right next to the actual building itself, so you can plug in, charge, walk right over, and you can get some food, some snacks, use the restroom. The spots are actually pretty big, and they're also pretty long, which I think is nice. They have access aisles. Which is really nice. And then over here, this is kind of the pièce de résistance. They have 2 pull-throughs, which is awesome. People are always asking for pull-throughs. So if you have a trailer or whatever else you're pulling, you can go ahead, pull in here and plug in. The only thing I thought was a weird choice for this pull-through spot was they chose to make this NACS when a lot of the towing trucks are CCS. Obviously this will change over time. Obviously people can use adapters, but I just thought that was interesting. Just my personal thought there, but it's still nice, and I know people are going to be pretty pleased that they have the ability to use those pull-through spots. All of the spots have nice signs, so it's really clear. They're all numbered. This is pretty similar to how it was done in the Jacksonville site, although this is actually, these spots are much bigger than the Jacksonville site. And I actually like this layout. It feels a little less crowded and easier to access and use. And then obviously, I've talked about it enough, but these units are just nice because you just need the unit. You don't have to run stuff to a charger that's off-site. It's all built in here, high efficiency with the silicon carbide rectifier. So yeah, really love these Alpitronic, really love these BP Pulse sites that are being built out. All right, everybody, just wanted to show you what the screens like the data you get. I've shown them a bunch, but you click here, active sessions, and it's actually interesting. This doesn't look like this has the BP Pulse software on it yet, but that's fine. So you connector, energy delivered, charge time to 80%, so I got 8 minutes left. That's pretty nice. I didn't know that existed. That's cool. Total cost, 67%, 93 kilowatts. If you want to look at a graph, here is a wonderful look at the charging curve, all the awesome data here. It shows the pack voltage, the current we're receiving right now, charge energy, the average charging rate, which is good, 114. That's just about right. Usually when I'm getting perfect charge sessions for long, it's anywhere from like 110 to 118 average per kilowatt, so that's awesome. And then it's just really cool to see the graph. It's nice and smooth for the most part, little bumps in there. But yeah, really good charging session. No GM dip yet, but we might get a little bit when we get into 70% state of charge, but nothing wrong with that. Cost detail shows that here, and then you can get a receipt, which I can show later. So super cool. Love these units. Yeah, here it doesn't have any BP Pulse, so I wonder if these went online a little earlier than they wanted to, or what. But because this just has the Alpitronic software, but that's okay. At least it's letting me charge now, so that's fine. All right, so that's it. This is a quick little video showing you another Alpitronic site at a TravelCenters of America. I think this is awesome. Love the build out, and this wasn't even a site we really knew about. It just kind of came out of nowhere, and honestly, it's in a perfect location right off 95. Ton of people traveling down 95. If you can charge here if you got NACS, you can charge here if you got CCS, and I think this is going to be a well-loved station. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will catch you all next time.